Okay, good evening, everyone. Everyone is here already. Today is the 10th session of Tanah Tumpahnya NFT Ku. Today, I and Shinji Futurist will be co-hosting this session. We have Tun, we have Altimet, we have Panda, we have Confederasi. So yeah, Shinji, maybe you can start the session first.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, thanks, Shah, for hosting this session again. This is our 10th session. It's been a lot of sessions we've done already. For those of you who missed out on our previous session, all of it is recorded and uploaded to our Spotify already. And we just wanted to thank everybody for coming here and joining us tonight. Apparently, we want this to be a happy night, but it seems like quite a sad one because it has been raining here at KL for 48 hours straight. And a lot of people, a lot of victims in Malaysia, KL right now, their houses are flooded, their places are all wet. And we're going to spend a bit of time to honor the victims and also help to raise funds. On to you, Shah.
Okay, sure. Thank you very much, Shinji. Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is well and well right now. So we have again. I just introduced all our speakers. I want to start it with my favorite animal in the world, panda. Okay, Panda. Let's start with you. Introduce yourself to the public and what you're currently doing aside from making panda. Obviously.
I'm the first one. All right.
Yes, because
Okay.
you're panda.
All right. Thank you, everyone. My name is Panda. Okay. We are a team of 4 people, but at the beginning of our project, like the first week of our project in Pentas, we are only like 2 of us. Like we have Aiman. I suppose all of you have known Aiman, right? Aiman, the first founder. Then the second founder is me. You can call me Ashraf, and my brother is an auditor, but currently I am a 4th year student at where I cannot tell you. And yeah, that's all. I'm currently doing my final year project. Yeah, while doing this NFT project of Panda. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Panda. As we all know, Panda is part of Ultimate project the other day on 27th of November. So Panda is one of surprising creators that have collaboration with Ultimate that day. So next, move on to Tun. Hello, Tun.
Hello.
Okay, Tun.
Yep.
Of course, some of us probably do not know about you yet. So please tell us about your background and how do you get to know about NFT.
Okay. Hello semua. Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Saya Tun Akhari. Dalam industri seni Malaysia ni daripada anak-anak sidik dulu. Start daripada animasi anak-anak sidik, bahagian computer department lah, start daripada computer department. Lepas tu kira eventually berpindah ke keluar men pula lah. Daripada anak sidik keluar men, dan kira seterusnya daripada dunia animasi pernah juga kira dunia animasi sebagai animator, sebagai storyboard artist, sebagai layout artist, character design, dan kira jawatan paling terakhir dalam dunia animasi saya animation director lah. Lepas tu kira saya terus buat caricature secara sepenuh masa tahun 2008. Jadi sampai sekarang jugalah sebenarnya dah daripada tahun 99 saya dah start freelance buat lukisan sebenarnya daripada advertising company. Jadi masa tu tengah belajar lah, tahun 99 tu tengah belajar. So kira dalam masa bekerja dalam dunia animasi tu pun saya ada pernah juga involve dalam production dalam dunia lakonan. Tahun 2002 zaman Metrovef dululah, Kuliah Cinta, Takai Jering, Gerak Khas dan macam-macam lagi lah sebagai ekstra lah, tapi sebagai ekstra tu tak ada sebagai watak utama lah. Berlakon hanya 2 tahun je. Masuk dalam bidang lakonan pasal untuk lebih memahami macam mana nak buat lakonan watak. Sebab animator kena mahir dalam bidang lakonan. Jadi saya turun padang lah untuk ambil pengalaman tu sambil-sambil belajar kan. Betul, kira sekarang ni saya sebagai pelukis caricature dan pelukis NFT. Lukis NFT ni semenjak daripada, kalau kenal Mulo, dekat Pentas dulu Mulo, dia jual dia punya artwork dekat, tak pasti dekat mana, Foundation ke dekat mana, yang dia jual satu artwork dia yang movie tu, MP4 tu kan, sebanyak 50,000 lebih. Jadi masa tu tertanya juga, satu gambar tu harga macam tu sekali kan. Jadi macam, sebab dia dunia digital, sebab yang mana seperti mana yang saya tahu sepanjang saya terlibat dalam dunia digital daripada tahun 2010, saya tak pernah jual harga hasil karya digital dengan harga setinggi tu sebenarnya. Sebab boleh dikatakan tahun 2010 tu saya bermulanya dunia digital ni pasal masa tu saya dapat invitation untuk join, participate satu macam buat caricature Romanian personalities, kira untuk negara Romania lah. Jadi pada ketika tu saya join lah, participate lah. Cuma tak terpilih. Sebab kalau anda kata terpilih, dia hanya pilih 20 orang dalam satu dunia untuk pergi ke sana. Jadi semua tanggung, daripada segala tambang, tempat tinggal, makan minum lah. Tapi tak terpilih. Sebab ramai yang dahsyat-dahsyat dalam tu. Saya tengok ramai yang buat digital kan. Jadi macam yang terpilih kebanyakannya digital. Jadi macam daripada situ yang lepas tu daripada situ yang macam nak try digital painting pula. Jadi daripada tahun 2010 sampailah yang tahu pasal yang NFT ni daripada Mulo ni, punya hasil karya terjual. Tu macam sangat curious lah, macam boleh ke? Sebab selama ni memang kalau ada exhibition mana-mana pun saya hantar karya digital sahaja. Maknanya printed on canvas, printed on art card, atas kayu kan. Jadi macam kalau saya lukis karya digital saya pun masa tahun 2014 saya pamerkan karya saya 100% digital. Masa tu saya exhibit sebagai as a solo artist. Tajuk Seniman dan Seniwati Legenda Malaysia, sempena kemerdekaan Malaysia yang ke-57. Jadi sempena kemerdekaan tahun yang ke-57 tu saya buat karya 57 karya seniman dan seniwati legenda Malaysia yang saya buat exhibition tu dekat dekat Matic, Jalan Rampang. Jadi pada ketika tu just memang pamerkan sahajalah. Tak pernah orang kata tak ada terjual langsung, memang hanya untuk pamerkan sahaja. Jadi bila berlanjutan sampai ke, maknanya benda tu memang tak pernah jual 57 karya tu sampai ke 2017. 2017 Abang yang Muda, kalau kita pun sedia maklum kat satu Malaysia ni, Abang yang Muda ni sebagai pelakon, penyanyi, pelawak dan pelukis. Jadi dia gathered few caricature artist untuk join dia punya team collaboration, sebanyak 8 orang. Jadi saya salah seorang daripada tim Abang yang Muda ni untuk pamerkan karya caricature dekat Balai Seni Lukis Negara pada tahun 2017. Jadi semua karya saya yang 57 yang tak terjual pada tahun 2014 tu saya bawa sekali tahun 2017 dekat Balai Seni Lukis Negara. Jadi kat situ ada printed on wood, printed on acrylic, printed on aluminium, printed on canvas. Jadi dekat situ kira terjual lah saya punya lukisan, tapi tak orang kata bukan semua, terjual dalam tiga terjual, printed on wood. Tiga ni printed on wood. Satu karya saya jual pada tahun 2017 tu saya letak 1,600. Jadi 3 baru berapa kan. Jadi bila macam Mula jual satu karya sahaja tapi bentuk digital, bukan printed, terjual dengan harga macam tu, jadi macam memang sangat pelik. Jadi membuatkan benda tu yang tertanya-tanya tu nak lebih tahu apa benda yang boleh membuatkan dia jual apa digital ni sampai harga tinggi macam tu sekali kan. Padahal satu je karya tapi digital pula tu kan. Saya kenal Mulo ni daripada zaman remaja lagi. Masa tu kita orang ada satu forum peh.com. Memang kita orang artis-artis Malaysia ni berkumpul dalam forum tu. Ni zaman-zaman MySpace, zaman-zaman Friendster dululah. Jadi memang kenal Mulo lama. So kita tak ada rasa kekok lah untuk bertanya pada dia kan. Jadi daripada situ yang dia berceritakan pasal dunia NFT ni. Masa tu pun, masa dia cerita tu pun pentas belum ada lagi. Masa tu dia baru bercerita pasal platform lain lah. Macam kita sedia maklum dekat Foundation, dekat OpenSea. Jadi pada situ pun saya belum terus masuk. Saya macam kira lepak-lepak dengan dia orang dekat Discord je lah. Borak-borak. Kira tanya berkenaan dengan NFT lah. Macam mana, apa benda itu blockchain, apa benda, kira perjalanannya macam mana. Jadi daripada situ yang saya orang kata study caranya. Walaupun saya pun sekarang masih study lagi sebab dunia NFT ni sangat laju, sangat. Tak tahu nak cakap macam mana dia punya laju tu. Lepas tu kira daripada situ lah dia adventure, daripada lepak-lepak dekat Discord tu yang kenal founder Pentas, Isyad, Jangkoka. Itu dia orang pun kira bercerita pasal Pentas ni. Just start daripada situlah. Maknanya kira alhamdulillah sebab komuniti NFT ni saya tengok pun memang sangat membantu sangat. Orang kata tak kedekut ilmu, macam-macam sharing. Memang beruntung lah sangat berjumpa dengan komuniti yang ada saya kenal sekarang ni di Pentas. Dan sampailah sekarang. Jadi rasanya terjawab ke saya punya ni? Saya punya jawapan ni ada ni, terjawab tak soalan tu?
Perfect answer, Tun. I like to hear you talking about your story. Very, very good answer. Thank you so much, Tun. Altimet, are you here? Are you ready now?
I am. Sorry, guys.
Okay, thank you so much, Altimet, for joining us tonight. It's a great honor to have you here. You are a composer, you're a songwriter, a rapper, and an actor, obviously extremely talented. And all of us here, I'm sure we are definitely big fans of your work also. So can you please do a broad introduction of yourself and what you do apart from all this success in music itself, just so that the public gets to know you even further, and apart from your current career, like what's your hobby, so on and so forth.
Oh, that's a lot, man. Hi, guys. My name is Ahmad bin Abdul Rahman. You all may know me as Altimet. I like to make music and I like to help people make music. What else do I do? Other than being involved in music, I am involved in some businesses. Some barbershop lah, cafe lah. I invested in a tech company in local. They're making an app. They're making a couple of apps now, actually. And I like to read about all kinds of stuff. One of my hobbies is actually to be informed, to learn as much as I can. So, that's me. You want me to speak in Bahasa Malaysia or English?
Both also can, actually.
Okay, bro. Okay.
We are depends on what language you are comfortable with, ultimately.
Okay.
Yeah, I do want to hold you back on that one first, and let's talk a bit about your music making career, right? So, how did it start? Because I went to look you up on Wikipedia, and actually you were part of this Teh Tarik crew previously during your early days. Do you want to talk a bit about that also?
Can. I decided to start making music because it's just a hobby, dude. It's just a hobby, and I really, really like hip hop music, so I decided to make hip hop. It suited me very well because I can't sing, I can't hold a note, so. And then I met some guys, and we formed a group. I met them on this thing called MIRC. For all the younger people who don't know what MIRC is, imagine Discord on a desktop. That's what MIRC is. Right. So I met all of them there, and we decided to make music together lah. And because at the time hip hop music wasn't very popular, we followed the example of some of our idols from America, where they are not signed to any record label, but they actually signed to their themselves lah. They signed to their own company. So we always been like, hey, okay lah, you guys don't want to sign us, give us a record deal, never mind lah, we'll give our own selves a record deal. And that's how it got started lah. So some of the members of Teh Tarik Crew that you may know are people like Miss Nina and DJ Faza. There you go. How
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah, thank you so much, Ultimate. Obviously, Miss Nina and DJ Fuzz have parted to their own ways right now and are extremely successful at their own respective careers also. Yeah.
DJ
Okay.
Fuzz is one of our buyer in Pentas as well.
Yeah, right. We should have brought DJ Fuzz in as well. Maybe. But yeah, thanks, Ultimate. Thank you so much. I want to move over to Haris first and let Haris introduce himself to the crowd. Haris, how are you, Haris?
Hi, I'm fine, good. Thank you.
Yeah, so Haris, I'm sure most of the people from Pentas know what you're currently doing. But for those
Okay.
people who are coming in from, let's say, Ultimate's fans or whatsoever, please introduce yourself to the public and also, yeah, briefly what you're currently doing.
Okay, as usual, saya cakap bahasa Melayu lah. Okay, hai, Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera, apa khabar semua, selamat malam. Saya Haris, saya wakil daripada Konfederasi. Apa tadi nak cerita? Kita cerita pasal Konfederasi. Okay, Konfederasi adalah salah satu creators dalam pentas. Kita bermula pada tahun, kita mula untuk NFT pada tahun ni lah. Awal bulan berapa itu? Bulan 9. And then kita sebenarnya dah lama. Kita start daripada 2013 as a local brand, clothing punya brand, local brand lah. So kita selalu join tempatan fest, macam-macam jenis fest lah. Daripada 2013 sampai 2016 kita stop. Apa ni orang cakap, market untuk local brand tak berapa nak cantik masa tu. Ramai yang terduduk, antaranya kami lah. So and then but we still together, our team we still together, and then the NFT unite us back. So here we are today.
Okay, thank you very much, Haris.
Alright.
Okay, Haris, I want to macam Shinji buat dekat Altimet, I want to hold you there.
Okay.
I nak tanya you next question. Okay. I want kita orang semua sini nak dengar cerita pasal your collaboration with Altimet. Was it a smooth sailing? Is there any challenge or problem during the collaboration?
Hey, I'm here. Say good things only.
Of course, Altimet, no problem.
Aduh, okay. Honestly, collaboration dengan Altimet ni adalah collaboration pertama kami dengan mana-mana. Even masa buat baju pun kami tak pernah collaboration, tak pernah buat collab sebenarnya rasanya. So dengan Altimet ni adalah yang pertama kali, and alhamdulillah dia tak ada masalah sangat, tak ada masalah kot. So everything was so clear. Kita komunikasi dengan bro Altimet pun lancar, dia tak ada macam macam ada sikit lah, itu macam ada susah sikit nak contact dia, mungkin dia sibuk hari tu, kita pun faham. Itu je lah kot masalah, tak ada masalah sangat kot. Everything went smooth, and then Altimet is very easy, sangat senang lah untuk berurusan dengan dia.
Okay, thank you, Haris. Okay,
Alright.
okay, semua orang nak tahu jugalah, of course, dari cerita Panda, daripada cerita Tun. Okay, before I start for Panda, first of all, everyone must be curious, why Panda? And second of all, I nak you jawab your experience on collaborating with Altimet. I understand your artist during that day is Don Diayul. I hope I pronounce his name right. So tell us about your experience during that collaboration, and we want to know the story behind it.
Okay, that's a lot of question at once. Okay,
Jawab sekali, senang.
Okay. I'll try to answer it one by one. Alright. So why Panda? Okay, our original idea, I speak Manglish, alright. I will include English and Malay.
Okay,
So
boleh.
our first why we choose Panda is because kita orang baru masuk pentas, and we have seen many kind of animal, and we can choose any animal that we want. Actually, we can choose like giraffe or elephant, right? Any animal that they have around the world, but we want something that has been correlated with Malaysian people, something yang ada sentimental value lah. Maybe like something that is orang Malaysia tahu pasal haiwan itu. But we think of like a thing, because we have Rich Cat Nation here, right? Rich Cat Nation or Rochepang, or we have penguin, we have have buaya, we have any kind of animal, right? But to think of an animal, we think of like something yang dekat dengan orang Malaysia. So time tu kita orang tengah fikir isu, I think isu food panda tengah naik during that time. They say that food panda is those that do food panda as their part-time work or as their main job, their primary job is like frontliner, right? Diorang korbankan masa untuk apa yang cakap bertaruh dengan this COVID-19 pandemic. They are the frontliner. So we think like, oh, food panda, we have food panda, and then we look at the logo for Panda. We saw we have the Panda logo. That's why, that is one of the main reasons we choose Panda. And way before that, we want to create something about our pixel art. We already decided that we want to do the pixel art, but we don't have the kind of animal that we want. That's why when kita orang nampak macam food panda, kita orang macam, yelah, food panda dah assimilated lah with Malaysian people. When we talk about panda, they think of food panda. But we don't take exactly as the food panda. We just take the animal inspiration from the food panda. So I hope that answered the first question. Right. The third question is, how is our experience, right? Working with Altimet. Is that right? Is that the second question?
Yes, Panda.
Okay, our pengalaman dengan Altimet, my answer will be same like Konfederasi, like Haris. Working with Altimet is very, very easy. He was easy to negotiate, but the only problem same as Haris answered, as Konfederasi answered. Dia maybe dia busy. Actually memang Altimet busy. So to get in touch with him, maybe like we need like a few days to wait. But other than that, dia memang okay, orangnya baik, very cool. When we have meeting with Altimet, orangnya sangatlah the meeting was informal. There's no need to be formal. We don't need to dress up like in a formal way, right? Just speak like to your friends. You just like video call to your friend. The meeting was very formal. All the discussion went smoothly. There's nothing wrong with him. I think if you want to collab with Altimet in the future, you would love it. Right, that's all I can say. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Panda. Okay, as everyone know, Panda also having a collaboration during that day. I remember, I pun terkejut tau sebenarnya masa Panda announce dia punya collaboration, sebab semua orang berteka-teka siapa dia lepas Konfederasi. So tengok rupanya Panda, and then the art of Panda during that day also lain daripada biasa, which is a 3D artwork done by Don. So which is mind-blowing for me as well. So congratulations for you and everyone who doing on the collaboration on that day. Okay, let's move on to Tun. Okay, usually Tun, we know that you are doing this caricature thing. How long averagely do you take to draw your works, and how long did you take to draw None Others Altimet?
Yang Brother Altimet ni punya ni yang special sebenarnya. Special sebab saya tak pernah buat style yang macam mana saya hasilkan pada karikatur dia lah. Sebab yang tu dia memang cross hatching sangat, yang saya guna 1 pixel untuk cross hatching dia punya highlight tu kan. Jadi kira on off 8 jam macam tu dia untuk satu karya tu yang berada Ultimate. Kalau yang biasa-biasa macam, sebab saya kategori caricature ada pelbagai jenis. Jadi kira kalau kualiti yang macam Brother Ultimate ni, memang saya akan ambil masa 6 jam ke atas. 6 jam ke atas sampai paling lama saya pernah buat dalam total dalam 12 jam satu karya, karikatur yang digital, yang style painting punya. Jadi kalau yang simple yang macam kita pergi dekat mana-mana kawasan pelancongan tu, yang draw on paper, pakai art marker dengan inking, orang kata harga caricature RM10 tu kan, yang hitam putih, yang dekat kawasan pelancongan macam Melaka Ribu Kurus, dekat Menara KL, macam dekat Aquaria dulu. Tu dah ambil masa dalam 5 minit untuk satu kepala.
Yeah, thank you, Tun. Obviously, banyak kerja lah. Definitely a lot of work went to draw Ultimate, and also very glad that the auction went smoothly. So on to you, Ultimate. Did you want to talk a bit about the collaboration? Who approached who first? Did they approach you first, and then did they say anything wrong or not? Did the three of them say anything wrong?
Don't ask like that.
Oh, jahat
Okay,
lah.
okay.
Yeah. Ultimate, please. I
Okay.
want to hear. Yeah, please.
The main reason why I collaborate with these three artists is because they're the ones that ask. They're the only ones that ask, and me being the new guy, like in on Pentas, I'm the adik lah. I consider myself to be the adik because I got the least experience, so when they ask to collaborate, for me it's like wow, like like I'm the fan like that. When they ask to collaborate, I check out their accounts and see their work, and I'm like, wow, some more is like graphic stuff, something that I suck at. Okay, I cannot draw for nuts. I cannot. So if you can do something that I cannot do, I memang impressed and you get some great artists who want to work with you. Why not? Just go for it. So I immediately said yes. For the simple reason that they not only are they good at what they do, they ask first. It's very simple.
Yes. They definitely ask first, and I'm sure they are polite in their ways as well. Did they ask as a group, or did they one by one spam your DM and then expect you to reply? How did that happen?
I think they ask one by one on Twitter lah, like not DM for reply, and then we DM, and then I don't check my DMs often because I got a lot of nonsense DM one.
Yeah, nowadays the bots on Twitter is crazy.
So that's why sometimes I take a while to get back. I'm in a phase of my life where I try not to spend too much time on social media. So to get back to people sometimes it takes a while lah. So that one is my bad. Yeah, that one my bad.
We totally understand, because social media can be quite toxic sometimes also if you consume too much of that one. Yeah. But is it fair to say that the discovery of Pentas came by them? You found out about Pentas by Konfederasi, Panda, and Tun approaching you?
No. Actually, I kind of came across Pentas myself because I've been doing some reading up on NFTs and stuff like that. So, when of course you have all these international marketplaces, but as soon as I found out there was a local marketplace, of course I spent some time and did some reading up and finding out, asking questions about Pentas lah. So that's when, after looking and this one I joined and that's when they asked to collaborate.
Okay, that's so basically I assume that you were just scrolling past some social media one day and saw Pentas, and then after that you explored into it and get to know more about it. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, so I do want to hold you back a bit again. Music has been an integral part of our lives, everyone. And obviously you produce very good music. But the NFT industry is right now focused mainly on art. What do you think about that? Do you think there is a place for music NFTs or some sort to be in the NFT industry?
Definitely. It's in terms of art, it's really something for people who are big fans of a certain artist, or or artists with a loyal following. So I think it's a matter of time. I've had a NFT like scenario before NFTs came about. You guys want to hear the story or not? I think some
Please,
people here know.
please.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Okay, so this was last year before the pandemic started. Okay, right? So I have this cafe in KL. So one day I just lepaking at the cafe. No, what was it? Oh no, it wasn't at the cafe. It was at a shopping center, right? So there's this guy that walk up to me, say, "Are you Ultimate?" I said, "Yes." And they kata, "Bro, I'm a big fan of you, bro. Blah blah. I'm a big fan of you since 2010 and all this lah. It was going on and on." Then he said, "I'm a businessman. When I first started my business, I was struggling. Obviously, when you start, you have to put in a lot more than what you get out of it. Kan, you start, you're a startup lah, baru kan." Kan, he says, so when some of your songs got me through that difficult time, and at that time I don't have money, so you know what I did? I ripped your songs from YouTube. Voila, bro. He told me to my face, bro. Like, he basically said, "Hey, I pirated your stuff," to my face. I said, "No lah, never mind lah, bro. I understand lah. I don't want to hold it against you. I appreciate because you tell it to my face." And to me, it's not about that so much, but if it bring a positive impact in your life, then go for it, go and listen. So I said, "Anyway, bro, now my business very good, blah blah blah. Can I belanja you makan or not?" Then I'm like, "No lah, bro, don't lah. Then I said, "Please lah, let me just do something." I said, "Okay lah, come, we go for coffee." So he bought me a cup of coffee. He's like, "Bro, this is like a great experience for me. I get to drink coffee with you." And so we're talking, dude. We're talking like why you stop and all this. Then I told him like, I actually have an archive of songs I haven't released. Then he's like, "Bro, can you just let me listen to a few or not?" Then I'm thought, yeah, why not? He obviously appreciates my work. So I got his email, I sent him a few songs, right? Then he said, "Bro, this one song, I really like it." Then I told him that, "Bro, if you like it, you can have it lah. You take it lah. Just take it. Don't worry about it. I got more songs." Right? Then he said, "I cannot just take it. I want to buy from you." So I said, "Okay, let I buy from you lah." So he got his lawyers to draw up a kind of transfer of ownership. Then he said he want to pay me lah because he's buying kan. So I said, "Bro, you just pay me whatever you want to pay me lah. It's okay." So we signed the papers and he owns the song now. I cannot tell you the title of the song. I cannot tell you his name. I cannot tell you how much he paid for the song, but it's a lot. Okay? Like how much did Confederasi make selling that one, the 20 BNB? It's somewhere there. It's in that neighborhood. Okay? So he owns the song bro. And then he tells me like, "Weh bro, kau tahu tak aku buat apa? Pagi-pagi aku bangun, aku minum kopi, aku pasang lagu ni. Aku seorang je dengar lagu ni. Aku dengan kau je are the only people in the world that has heard this particular Ultimate song." Then he laugh. Ha 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 ha. He's so happy. He's so happy to be able to experience this art from somebody he appreciate lah, kan. So I like, okay, it's all good lah, all good. Everybody's happy. It's a win-win situation. And then I read about NFTs, right? So the thing I went through is kind of like NFTs without the token. That's it. The only thing missing there was a token. There was a contract. It's not a smart contract, but it's a physical contract on paper. There was a transfer. There was a piece of art involved. There was an artist and somebody, a fan of the artist, somebody who appreciate it, that want to experience the art, want something unique, something one of a kind, which is basically something that is non-fungible. And it all happened now without the NFT, without the technology of NFT. It's everything there. All the ingredients were there except for a token on the blockchain, right? So then I'm like, then I'm like, if this is what it is, I should look more into it. And that's when I started reading about, artists, like Blau, people and people and artists like this. And I'm like, yeah lah, dude, maybe this is the way forward lah.
That's a extraordinary journey right there that you explained to us, and how sometimes life is quite simple lah. People appreciate your work, and then we get to encounter things which we see in the future, and we go, hey, this is part of our past also, and then we get to relate to it. Yeah. I'm very glad to hear that story also, and we're all very glad to hear the story. But I do want to touch on the ownership part, right? Which I am a bit confused, and I think the speakers need to enlighten me on this one. NFTs, they translate to ownership within the blockchain itself. But if I'm not mistaken, ownership and copyright still belongs to the artist, right? Haris, am I saying anything wrong? Or Panda or Tun? Do you guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ownership and copyright still belongs to the artist even after we sell the NFT, am I right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So ultimate, if essentially you were to sell a piece of your music within the blockchain, I think the ownership and copyright still belongs to you, if I'm not mistaken, on that part.
Yeah, I think you're right lah, but what we can do and what I'm toying around with is actually sharing the artist portion of the royalties with the holder of the token, right? Because I feel that if I as an artist I sell you NFT, and then on the other side I am making royalties of the streaming and whatnot, it's like wow, do both sides also, left pocket masuk, right pocket also masuk. Is a bit like not I'm not comfortable with the idea lah, So if I were to do it, I would just say like, hey, I will share a portion of my artist royalties with whoever that's holding the NFT lah. So it will follow lah. Let's say I mint it and Confederasi buy it, right? And then 2 years later, Panda buy it or Tun buy it. So it will go to the token holder lah, which is quite easy to track. It's got to be done manually, because the thing is from fiat, right? So I got to transfer individual royalties, but it's not that much work. you know I think if you guys want to look more into this, Google Bowie bonds. There's this artist, old school artist named David Bowie, right? So he managed to turn his future royalties into a financial instrument, like a bond, a Bowie bond. It's called a Bowie bond. So if you guys Google it, so he's one of the, I think, in terms of monetizing art, or future royalties of art, he's like a pioneer, at least for on the music side of things. So I hope to be able to do something like Bowie bonds. But instead of being actual bonds, is on the blockchain.
That's definitely an interesting venture, lah. And considering how fast the blockchain has already developed and play a vital role in our lives, I guess it's only going to get more and more prominent, in our daily lives. Yeah, before I allow Shah to move over to the other speakers, I do want to ask you a last question. Then after that, we'll come back to you again. We noticed that you are also doing NFT projects right now in Pentas. Can you talk a bit about your current project in Pentas? And I also heard of the perks, and just explain a bit about it so that the crowd can.
I'm trying things out, guys. I just want to know. I want you guys to know that I'm trying things out. I don't know whether this NFT thing is going to work or not. I don't know if cryptocurrency and blockchain as a technology that is applicable will work or not. So I'm trying things out. I'm going to make some mistakes along the way. Definitely confirm is what I do in the music industry also. So I'm trying some things out, like the one I did was I did a whole series based on gifs from the Bunga MV, just to try things out, right? I was supposed to do a music NFT on the 27th also, but there was too much things going on. Everybody was releasing their collab Tone, Panda and Konfederasi kan. So I decided to hold that back. So we are thinking about how to release that particular music NFT lah. It's an unreleased song, and yeah lah, I wanna do a pilot project whereby as soon as I make some royalties of that song, I share it with the token holder lah, bro.
Oh, that's cool. Hari ni kita belajar banyak benda baru daripada Altimet actually. I sendiri pun tak tahu pasal the music things of NFT, which is quite opening for us, everyone here. Okay, let's move on. Thank you very much, Altimet, for your explanation and everything. We'll move on to Konfederasi. everyone know Konfederasi during the collaboration with Altimet, they produce not one, not two, but three. One of it is a gift to Altimet, obviously. Betul tak, Haris?
Oh ya, betul lah. Teringat
Ada
lah.
3 kan. Masa mula-mula everyone was thought, oh ada 1, okay, cantik. And then ada lagi yang kedua. Lepas tu, oh ada lagi yang ketiga. Yang ketiga tu kita tahulah yang itu hadiah untuk Altimet.
Yeah.
So, how do you get the the inspiration of the drawing or skull version of Altimet? I tahu you pernah buat satu baju yang dia pakai pergi satu anugerah tu. So, yeah, let's talk about the creative version of Altimet for your Saka.
Okay, dia sebenarnya secara terang lagi bersuluh, sebenarnya kita orang ni memang fans Altimet lah daripada dulu. So untuk buat avatar Altimet ni macam-macam idea lah keluar. So first sekali memang kita orang ni daripada dulu memang teringin nak collab dengan Altimet daripada zaman buat baju. Tapi tak berkesempatan masa tu. And basically masa kita orang tweet pasal nak ajak Altimet ni collab pun macam kita try je sebenarnya. Kita cuba.
Kedewata gitu.
And memang bila dapat DM daripada Altimet tu memang terkejut lah. Saya macam, saya terus contact partner-partner saya semua macam. Then we also happy lah that time kan. So macam-macam idea. Masa tu pun dah macam idea keluar lah. Okay, kita nak buat apa ni? Kita tanya dia lah. Kita propose. Kita buat 2-3. Kita buat tu satu. Lepas tu kita bincang dengan Altimet juga. Dia kata mula nak buat satu je. Okay lah, tak apalah. Kita nak buat satu je. And then so the idea is to find what is the best moment. What is one of the best moment, and apa dia punya outfit yang very macam orang tengok tu orang dah tahu Altimet lah, senang cerita. So untuk gabungkan tu, dan kita ingat lah pasal juara lagu tu, that I believe that is one of his best moment, betul tak bro Altimet kan? So then kita discuss, kita propose dekat Altimet, and then he likes it. Tapi kita orang yang second artwork tu, yang art tu, basically kita orang tak tunjuk kat dia pun sebenarnya. Macam sebab dia kata mula-mula dia nak satu. So macam okay, tak apa. Then saya cakap juga partner saya, kau buat je ni, satu ni, kau buat je. Nanti aku cuba tunjuk kat dia, kita tengok macam mana. And then bila benda tu dah siap, tunjuk kat dia, dia pun suka. Dia happy dengan artwork tu. And then the idea kita macam mana nak buat dia eksklusif ni, kita bincang lah. Mula saya macam nak letak just background music lagu masa juara lagu tu lah, lagu Amboi tu. And then dia propose, Bro Altimet propose, dia kata why not kita just letak acapella, dia acapella lagu tu, which is benda tu memang dia tak pernah keluar dekat mana-mana. And then itulah, kita pun okay kak kan, dapat satu artwork daripada Altimet sendiri untuk guna dalam NFT kita orang. So which is it's very eksklusif lah bagi kita orang.
Okay, thank you Haris, thank you. Tapi tengok baju tu memang terus teringat the anugerah juara lagu punya outfit lah.
Yeah.
Malam tu masa lepas you kata tunjuk you punya artwork tu, I terus macam tengok balik lah itu video clip tu dekat YouTube. Yeah, it's really good show as well.
Yeah,
Thank you Haris.
Thank you.
Okay, let's move on to Panda. Panda, tadi I mentioned again that the artist for your collaboration is someone I think part of your team, I'm not sure, but let's talk about it. Who was your artist? Kenapa pula I dah mention Don tadi. Okay, let's talk about it. It's amazing. Let's hear the story about it.
Alright, thank you. I think almost everyone dah tahu siapa artis behind our Altimet PandaPunk, which is Don Dayul. Is he here right now? I think no. I think not. But yeah, dia adalah artis di sebalik artnya lah. One of the main reason why we choose Don Dayut as our artist to make this art is because actually we want to make something different, right? We because this is our first collaboration with Altimet and artist too. On top of that, so kita orang macam we need to be something, we need to be different, and Altimet also have give reference to his project, reference to its picture lah, his picture. He wants it to be like that, and then kita orang macam okay, we need to be different, and we are actually dah lama dah tengok like 3D art. I mean, siapa je tak suka 3D art, right? Even right now we have Links, or we have Don Dayu. One of them is one of the most popular project on Pentas also, and kita orang pun amat intrigued lah with the 3D art. So we think of like, why not we do like 3D art? Ultimate must love it so much. So that's why we contact Don Dayu, and we execute all of it. I think
Okay,
that is
thank
enough.
you, Panda. Yeah, I actually share the artwork that your collaboration with Altimet on top on the pin for this session. Everyone can look at it. Actually, masa mula-mula you announce it, I macam terkejut juga. Ini lain ni, Panda tak pernah buat 3D ni. So you actually nak drop hint ni. Maybe
You want to
next
be
Panda
different.
mula-mula. No, Panda mula-mula start with pixel, and then tiba-tiba the drawing, and then after this what 3D. Mana tahu kan.
Yeah. About the pixel, about the transition from pixel to the art, that is our improvisation lah. We want to improvise on our arts, like we are many different kind of collector, right? And about this 3D art, no, we just want to be different. We just want to give our best to Altimet, since he is our first collaborators. Okay.
Yeah, you guys can check out the artist name inside the tweet that I pinned on top on this session. Actually, it's in that thread. Actually, Don Diol, he's really amazing artist, which is he also one of my favorite. Biasanya masa mula-mula pun I tengok macam colour scene ni macam kenal je, tapi I don't know yet. And then after you announce, no wonder, betul lah apa yang I expect. Okay, never mind. I think move on to Shinji.
Can. Let's move back to Altimet. Altimet, I do want to talk a bit about your, I would say, more recent song in 2018, this Amboi. Can you please talk a bit about that song, and how did you write such a, I wouldn't say controversial, but I would say honest lyrics, and very just laying it out there, unlike other artists which mostly sing about love and mostly sing about other stories. Can you talk a bit about that song which you published, Amboi?
Can, bro, can. Actually the idea came from two sources, bro. Okay, first is when I first started listening to rap. At that time, it was totally new. This will give you an idea about how old I am. Because I come from a generation where my parents don't understand what rap is. They don't know. So growing up listening to rap, you have all your uncles and aunties complaining about it. Old people tend to complain about the music of younger people. So they're like, hey, what is this? If it was rock music, they say, oh, what is this noise? It's not music. And then for rap, it's always like, hey, what is this? They're not singing, they're talking. So one of the more popular uncle jokes back then was, hey, this one like your auntie belete only. If I want to listen to this kind of thing, I no need to listen to the radio. I can listen to your auntie belete. So it always, back then, it really hurt my feelings because it's something that I like a lot. And then you guys talk smack about it, so tak cun tak best. Kan? So if if Malay aunties they belete, their favorite word is amboi. So that's where the chorus come from, right? The verse punya stuff come from after I take a long break from social media. Then I went back on social media, and it didn't get any better. It got more toxic. So I just spent some time looking at what Malaysians do and say on social media, and then I wrote the verses, basically. So that's where the song come from, and that's how it went down, dude. Obviously, when I found the right piece of music for it, it's done. It's a rap, bro.
So obviously, this the at the pace you are rapping is obviously very, very, very fast, and I want to really ask you about how did you get to this stage of being able to rap so quickly and at the same time pronounce so well your intonations, the way you structure your words, while also maintaining the lyric structure, you know?
Oh, it comes from studying, bro. Studying and practicing. I spend a lot of time practicing, and I spend a lot of time listening to songs, like analyzing basically how they execute certain things, and it's just and trying stuff out until it works, until you get it, practicing it until you get it right, bro. Basically, that's all, bro. It's just putting in the work, dude.
Okay. So how long did you practice? Do you want to share a bit about that? How many hours did you go through to practice about?
For what? To do this,
Yeah,
this particular song.
yeah, the whole song. How many
okay.
hours did you spend?
Or not that long, dude, because it's leading up. It's all the leading up to it. That one was over the course of a long time, lah, dude. But when I wrote the song, I knew I wanted it to be fast, because I got a lot of the ideas off social media. You know how fast social media moves. That's why it's got to be like that. It's got to have that kind of energy, like frantic, like one kind of like, and then when I wrote it also, I knew that I want the intonation to be like this and stuff like that, lah, dude. So actually, no, it didn't take. Once I got the idea of what I want to write about, it didn't take that long to write the song, dude, and practice and see whether I can do it or not.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. I do have, I think, one more question for Ultimate. I think this one is the most important question. You are a successful artist, obviously. What advice would you give to the general public? And because majority of the people here are also artists, but they are quite small, and some of them are just starting their journey. What is the best advice that you would probably give to someone who is struggling
When
right
you
now?
look back at things, your struggle days are gonna be the most. You're gonna remember it as being the most beautiful days. I can tell you that. I can also tell you that if you're an artist, please stay true to yourself. Don't compromise your art. If you want to compromise your art, don't compromise too much. If you feel like you want to give compromising your art a try, please give it a try. I hope it works out for you, because it didn't work out for me. I decided not to compromise. And also, if you want to be in the creative industry, I use that term because it's just everything. It's music, visual art, video, social media content, and all that. If you want to be in the creative industry, please know that phrase there's two parts to it. One is the creative part, which is your art, and the other part is the industry part, which is more to business and monetizing and all that. So if you want to be successful in the creative industry, you got to know the creative side, and you got to be informed about the industry or the business side of things. And it's fine if you don't want to be there. You want to be just on the creative. I just want to make my art for myself. That's totally fine also. It's fine. It's a great way of this one, of carrying on and moving forward. So if you want to be, just make sure you study the industry part as well.
Okay, thank you, Altimet. Okay, what's good advice for everybody? Be true to yourself. Okay, I want to move on to Tun. Okay, Tun, everyone know right now when things actually sebenarnya dah banyak benda sekarang dah back to normal. Maknanya industri dah buka, industri pelancongan dah buka. So, I pun perasan Tun ada join some of the physical event as well. So what is your future plan? I mean, future collaboration, future plan in NFT or in your art journey?
Okay, future plan. future plan ada juga beberapa yang dalam list untuk future punya collaboration, di mana saya kena rahsiakan dulu sebab ada dalam beberapa orang juga yang daripada selebriti, daripada artis NFT dekat pentas sendiri pun ada. Jadi kira future plan kira nak bagi orang kata lebih orang kata nak spreadkan pasal NFT ni pada institusi-institusi yang mana saya rapat lah, macam contoh macam Koalisi Yayasan Melaka, sebab saya dulu pun belajar daripada Koalisi Yayasan Melaka. So jadi macam daripada Uni KL, kawan saya pada kat Uni KL ada beberapa juga yang tertanya-tanya dan bertanya juga pasal NFT ni. Jadi kalau apa yang benda yang saya boleh perjelaskan apa yang saya tahu pada dia orang, jadi itulah saya nak cuba bawa lagi ramai lagi kawan-kawan saya yang daripada zaman-zaman dulu 20 tahun yang lepas yang masih belum jump into NFT punya dunia ni lah. Nak tarik lagi dia orang lah ramai sebab dia orang pun dahsyat-dahsyat juga kan. Jadi macam rasa rugi pula kalau dia orang tak masuk, tak join NFT ni.
Okay, thank you, Tun. We are looking forward for your next project, obviously. Okay, next, okay, move on to Panda. Panda, do you have any advice out there for people who are looking for collaborations for artists or for any creators in Pentas as well?
All right. I don't know if I have the like kelayakan lah untuk bagi advice ni, because I think there's someone better in here, like Roshpang. Is Roshpang here? No. All right. Advice that I can give. All right. Before you want to make a collaboration, this is my opinion. All right. It doesn't have to be correct. In my opinion, if you want to do a collaboration with someone, you need to be known in the community, because you need to make your own name first in the community. Okay. The thing untuk membuat nama dalam community ni, it can take like a month, but the fastest that I can see like is like a week. A week is the fastest that I can see. And to make that name, untuk membuat nama tu, one of the advice that I can give is you have to be original. Original of yourself. Your own tweets, you need to be original. You can always look up to some of the big creator in Pentas. We have Konfederasi, we have Roshpang, we have Sanuri, we have Tun, we have like Rich Cat Nation. You can always refer to them, but you can copy them, but in your own way. You have to be original. Alright? Lambat laun orang akan notice you juga. Lambat laun, yes. And right now, like one of like some of the popular tweet of the day, like today, I can see that Faik, right? His name Faik what? Yang pas
Dala train
yeah, Dala, right? Dala. His tweet is very good, right? He managed to like gabungkan the community. That is what I mean by like your originality, your own originality. Yeah, you can always refer
true.
to this kind of approach, but you need to make it as your own. Okay, maybe like today you tengok tweet tu, okay, tweet ni dah hilang. So the things that you can do is you can bookmark the tweet. Okay, you can always refer. Just make notes. Yeah, this is one of the marketing strategy lah, right? That I can give to you. And yeah.
Okay.
And for the collaboration itself, this is another thing you need to be aware in the community. Yeah, you need to be aware. If someone like masuk ke apa, you need to be aware. All of it. I think orang yang paling pandai buat benda ni, paling laju buat benda ni, there is no, yes, Roshpang. There's no other than Roshpang. You need to be the first. If you cannot be the first, then it's okay, as long as you have tried to approach the artist, right? Approach all the big names, right? You have to, if you cannot be the first, you can be the second. If you cannot be the first, then you can always be in correlation with the first person, like Roshpang, right? Roshpang is name, so why not just do collaboration with him? I think ramai new artist dah start buat macam tu lah. that's a very good approach lah. Alright, I
Yeah,
think
I think that's one of reason why NFT moves so fast, because it's moved, the marketing part is moved between the community. So it's the future of the marketing is actually what's driven the community into the brand. So right now kita boleh nampak community Pentas is working with each other, helping each other. Even today we have a very bad disaster, banjir semua. The community is faster than buka donation, lets everybody to donate and then work on that. So it's very good to have this group of community together. Okay, let's move on. Okay, I have one question in my DM actually. Okay, you guys can slide into my DM too to ask question to Altimet or any of the creators here if you don't want to go up. The question to Altimet actually, are you open for more collaboration with artists or creators on Pentas in the future?
Yes, if it helps them, yes. And if it helps me learn more, yes.
Okay, thank you, Altimet. You guys approach him, explain your project, and it's good to know that he actually open for collaboration. So I hope this answer to Wan Arif who asked this question. Thank you very much. Okay, next, let's move on to tadi PandaPunk Konfederasi, of course. Yes, Konfederasi. What's next? I know you just dropped most of your Saka, and what's next of your Saka?
What's next? Maksudnya?
I mean, what's your future plan? Right now, I know that you gave pin for your holders.
Oh,
I am
okay.
actually so like macam kenapa lah aku tak beli masa mula-mula dulu. So yeah, what's next? What's your future plan for Konfederasi and Saka?
So what's next is side of kita keluarkan Saka every month. Kita pun actually on planning untuk buat beberapa program and activity lah untuk our holders. Dah ada plan untuk next event, which is it's going to be a ground event. Belum diumumkan lagi and belum diberitahu lagi apa jenis event yang kita akan buat bersama dengan holders kita. Tapi kita punya plan adalah untuk basically besides of kita nak bertanding, saya bagi clue tu je lah, bertanding dalam event tu, kita nak berkumpul lah antara bersama-sama dengan kita punya holders, and mungkin kita boleh share idea during that time kan. So itu je saya boleh beritahu untuk masa ni, untuk the program, the activity. The next is there's gonna be another collaboration, tak lama dah, mungkin minggu depan kita akan announce dalam minggu depan lah kot. Dalam minggu depan ni kita akan announce what is our next collaboration with other creators. Kita ada satu kolaborasi khas lah dengan satu lagi creators dekat Pentas. Kita akan umum minggu depan. And then saya juga ada, kita orang juga ada program dengan ada tak lain tak bukan dengan the master of collaboration Rospang.
Sebenarnya di DM I tadi soalan. Okay. Batuk dah nak naik.
Tapi bukan dekat Pentas collaboration kita tu.
Okay guys, follow them. Follow Konfederasi and Rospang.
Dia dengan Rospang and then satu lagi creators yang agak besar dekat Pentas juga. Itulah kita bersama lah, kita bertiga ni ada satu projek khas which is kita buat ni selain daripada untuk our branding, untuk branding Konfederasi Rospang dengan the another creators tu, our project ni adalah untuk promote Pentas and to promote the community. That's the main goal actually. Untuk kenalkan lagi lah Pentas dekat dunia luar, sebab yalah dekat Pentas orang-orang luar ni memang tak tahu sangat. So kita orang tak masuk tempat kita masuk dekat tempat orang untuk sebarkan kita punya Inilah.
Sebarkan ajaran.
Sebarkan kita punya cultus. Tak adalah.
Oh, okay.
Kita sebarkan kita punya ilmu ni lah. And kita punya community, which is kita nak tarik lagi ramai people to get know into NFT and cryptocurrency, which is this just a small small part je lah yang kita orang boleh buat untuk pentas. Others after next week punya collaboration, kita akan ada beberapa lagi collaboration, tapi kita go through one by one lah. Itulah dia. Itulah dia.
Okay, thank you, Aris. Okay,
Alright.
you guys, actually I have another question. I don't know why Roshpang tak nak naik atas. Okay, actually Roshpang tanya the same question lah. Do you have any, you guys punya future collaboration? I heard kita dah dengar daripada Haris, kita dah dengar daripada Tun, tapi I think Panda did not answer this question yet. So Panda, do you have any future collaboration?
Maybe another one with Altimet lah.
Yes, of course.
Feature collaboration we true to
Rasanya
be
pernah
spoken
dengar pasal Panda ni ada collab nak buat lagu rasanya.
We actually have quite many plans of collaboration in the future too. Like some of them are within the Twitter community and some of them are outside the Twitter community. Because our aim is just like the other creators lah. We want to make name for Pentas outside the Twitter community, in Facebook or in Instagram or other social media. But I cannot tell you yet lah what is the collaboration and all the details. But yeah, we have quite few plans, and I think the collaboration that has been known to the public right now is with Sanuri, right? Sanuri will become I spill it already lah, because I already teased the Sanuri collaboration with Panda many times in Twitter, right? Sanuri punya Panda will become our 100 Panda. Our 100 PandaPunk. Okay, Sanuri, are you here? Yeah, Sanuri.
Sanuri is here. Sanuri, can you
Sanuri. Next up is go and look for Altimet lah. Then you do another collab.
Altimet. Any future collaboration in NFT?
Yeah, why not? I think kita kena explore kan, tengok macam mana. Like I say, like if it helps the community, if it helps the artist, and if it helps me learn something, then let's collaborate lah.
Thank you so much, Altimet. I do have a surprise question for you. Do you have any plans to release a song about Pentas and NFTs? Because that would be quite sick.
Whoa!
Yes, I have a song called Newts, Frogs and Toads. No lah. But I'm planning on some music NFTs lah. Unreleased stuff. Actually, I'm working on a remix album, and I think I found a way of putting it on, of tokenizing it. Is that the right word? Tokenizing it?
I think so.
Oh, look at me, I'm so hip to lingo. Yeah, tokenizing it, and that will help, and that will help market that particular remix album better. So I have to see lah, dude.
Okay.
Got something lah, but I cannot tell you.
Okay, can.
Ya, mestilah. Because kena spill tea sikit.
Yeah, you kena tea sikit. Because, I got this crazy idea. Instead of the Amboi song, you can remix a bit. Instead of Amboi, right, you go Pentas, Pentas, something like that. Just some crazy idea.
Marketing ni.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for all the speakers, and of course, Altimet agreeing to join us today despite your schedule being very tight. And we are going to end the session right now. I hope do any of the other speakers have any last words? Maybe we will let Altimet have the last word. You want to have the last word, Altimet, of this session?
Okay, I want to thank all the 3 artists that I collaborate with. Terima kasih banyak-banyak guys. Thank you so much. for asking me. I know I'm the new guy, so I follow you guys. I hope a lot of people belajar things from this, and I hope more people get to know about Pentas, and I hope more people learn about NFTs. And I really really hope that this NFT thing, as a piece of technology, it works out for people in the creative industry. I really hope that time will tell. Thank you guys.
Okay, thank you so much, Ultimate. Also, right now, in order to spread awareness and also help the victims towards the banjir right now in KL and some parts of Malaysia, we are planning to donate some of our proceeds to No Future. He's at Twitter right now. You can look for him. His handle, Shah, if you don't mind to help me pin it up on my Twitter space also. He is actually opening up a public wallet to accept donations, and then after that he will donate directly to those people in need as well. And we've decided to cancel our giveaway and give all the remaining funds, about 0.3 BNB, although it's not a lot, to those victims in need as well. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are amazing. Stay safe, stay dry.